Now that Trump thankfully has removed DEI from the workplace, I'm wondering if this will stand in the literary world. So, agents, are you still requiring to be in the Black community, the LGBTQIA plus community? Or do other authors finally get a chance now to be represented? I'm just a white indie author sitting in front of my camera, hoping to find readers that want to hear the white voice. All of my characters in my books are white. I wrote it this way because I have the white voice and I want to spread it. And so that you can learn about white culture and respect white culture. And I think it's really important because the white culture is just crapped on all the time. We hear things like, oh, you don't even have culture. And what is your culture? Just slavery. You know what I'm talking about because you've heard it too. Crybaby liberals. No, I am not apologizing and I'm not taking my posts down. Support white authors. Why do you get to come online and say support this, support that, support Black authors, support LGBTQ, support trans, all of this, indigenous, whatever, okay? But you can't come online and say support white authors, or you will get called a white supremacist, a racist, a Nazi, and all kinds of other slurs. People just cannot handle it.
Well, that's interesting. Or not. Karen author Stephanie Phillips ranting there about DEI supporting white authors. She mentioned white culture and how she doesn't appreciate when some accuse of white culture, I'm paraphrasing, being bland. I'm not sure what she's writing about. I'm not sure really what her subject matter is. Is this about raisins in the potato salad? Not enough seasoning on the chicken? What is your real gripe here? You want to celebrate it? Go ahead. I don't have to come to your cookout. Let's give you more. Despite this author's grievances, the data shows that white authors, wouldn't you know it, they're not marginalized in the publishing world. Come on, Steph. Come on. The white voice. In fact, we've come up with this chart. It's linked to the New York Times. Author diversity at major publishing houses has increased in recent years, but white writers still dominate. Non-Hispanic white people account for 60% of the US population. 2018, though, they wrote 89% of the books. So what Stephanie's ranting about isn't even accurate. This is why I'm having trouble. What is it that you want us to know? What is it? This broad imbalance is likely linked to the people who work in publishing, the heads of the big five publishing houses. Well, let's tell you about them. Soon to become perhaps the big four, by the way. They're all white. So are 85% of the people who acquire and edit books, according to a 2019 survey. Back in 2020, writers online shared their pay disparity online. Author Mandy Len Carton saw how author Roxane Gay was paid and shared online. I, a totally unknown white woman with one viral article, got an advance that was more than double what Roxane Gay got for her highest advance. Publishing paid me $400,000 for How to Fall in Love with Anyone. That's some good money. That's some good money. But pretty well known Roxane Gay, $12,500 for An Untamed State, $15,000 for Bad Feminist, and $100,000 for Hunger, $150K for A Year I Learned Everything. What a gift. But you, Stephanie Phillips, middle name Karen, are ranting and raving like a lunatic about something that's not even true. Fitting for these times, okay, where the lie becomes the truth, and there are people who are probably liking and following and just, you go, girl. Okay, is that what, do Karens accept that? Because I believe, where did that emanate out of? Well, non-white culture, we'll say. It's just, girl, go sit down. Go sit down, write about whatever you want. But I can tell you what you're ranting about sounds about as bland as I suspect your cooking is, and we're not interested.